From retro to next gen, we've got it all. I'm George, a Gen X grown-up, and this is Bit by Bit. Okay, here's a bit from GamersHeroes.com. Atari's platformer Bred Fread is now available on GOG and the Epic Games Store. So this is a super fun game. We discovered it a little while back, and I believe John and Mo did a video or a live stream where they were playing it. John and I played it on our own after that, and it's a ton of fun. So it's just been released, both GOG and Epic Games Store, and why that's important to me at least. On GOG, you own the game. You don't have to worry about if GOG ever dies. You can download the executable and play it forever. That's what I love about that platform. So it's awesome that Atari is releasing it there. Of course, it is still available on the Nintendo Switch and Steam, but here's the little X or Twitter posting from Atari. Favorite penguin besties are taking their biggest swing yet. That's and it's just a fun game. It's definitely got retro vibes. It's a platformer co-op, so you and a friend play together. It's just a ton of fun. Here's a couple another. There's one from Infogrames, the publisher of the game, along with Atari. Let's see what else. They got some stuff down here. You can follow them on Twitter, X, on their social media, so that you can always get updates from both Infogrames and Atari. But yeah, Bred Fread is a great game, and if you haven't played it yet, you should definitely check it out. Here's a retro handheld bit from the folks over at AndroidAuthority.com. They're doing a review of the Retroid Pocket Classic, and they're claiming that it's a great deal at the current price, which they're saying is $119. I haven't double-checked this yet, but with tariff situations, those things are going to fluctuate a lot. I've even seen some recent news articles that sometimes people are getting bills when their items are being delivered to them, like an extra tariff duty thing or something like that. Anyway, just be careful when you're buying stuff that might be tariffed coming out of China. But this Retroid Pocket Classic, first of all, it looks beautiful. I love the layout. I love the button structure. The D-pad looks awesome. I love the gray color scheme and everything, going back to the old Nintendo days. They talk about here, number one, look how big this thing is when it's held in somebody's hand. That's a really nice size system for retro gaming. Here it is next to, this is a Flip, if I remember. Yeah, this is next to a Pocket Flip 2 that's folded. So it's a good size. The one that got me down, look at these shoulder buttons and the placement. I really like that. Now, I'm not 100% sure, not having one in my hand, how those middle buttons are to grab and play, but boy, I really like this system, and for $120, if that's what I can get it for, this might be worth adding to my library of new retro-themed handhelds. I love these systems. They're not terribly expensive. $100, that's not bad. Anyway, this review article has a lot in it, so if you're interested, definitely go check it out. I'll have the link down in the description so you can go have a look. But yeah, the Retroid Pocket Classic may just be an insta-buy for me. All right, here's a retro hardware bit from our friends over at XDA.com. 6 strange retro gaming peripherals that only worked for a few niche games. Let's go through this list real quick. Some of them you might recognize, some of them maybe not. First up, the Life Fitness Entertainment System for the Super Nintendo. I mean, look at this. This is crazy. All this work that was put into it. Look, this whole exercise bike and everything. Let's see. It looks like it had a monitor bill priced at $2,000. Whoo, $4,200 today. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyway, let's go through some of the other stuff down here. This one I do remember. The punching bag inflatable for the NES. I never had one. I remember seeing it on a commercial back then or something like that and just kind of really wanted it. But man, that's a cool one. Resident Evil 4 chainsaw controller. I don't know if John is a fan of Resident Evil, but I know a lot of you are. I like Resident Evil. I certainly love the movies. Those were really awesome. But this controller just looks completely impractical. I agree with the article that it's really just a display piece, not necessarily a good controller to play with, but it does look cool. And apparently each one of them were individually painted, so every single one is unique. That's cool. this Res Trance vibrator. Yeah, we're going to skip right past that, this family-friendly channel. Let's go here. Game Boy Pocket Sonar. This is the one that caught my eye the most. This made your Game Boy a legitimate sonar for when you go fishing, and they've got some pictures here of the system and how it would look on the display, and it would literally show you schools of fish, the bottom of the floor, everything. I mean, that's just freaking cool. I really wish that I had that and a Game Boy right now. I would take that out today and go fishing. Last one up, number 1, Konami Laser Scope. Yeah, this was a horrendous mess. So this thing, basically, it was supposed to replace one of the light guns that you might have on the NES or something like that. Remember, for Duck Hunt or one of those types of things. And it was voice activated. So you used your eye to center the little reticle on your TV screen, and then you shouted the word fire. But there was no speech recognition back then. So really, the microphone just picked up any loud sound and then fired the gun. So if you and your friends were sitting around playing this thing and shouting and stuff, it just would fire indiscriminately. It was a terrible idea. Well, maybe it was a great idea, just terribly implemented. And I don't know, maybe now somebody could redo one, but it's a great little list. I'll have the link down in the description. Go check it out. It's well worth a read. It'll bring back some fun memories, I'm pretty sure. Okay, here's a bit from MSN.com that's really going to piss me off. Apparently, I can't have my Mountain Dew and Fritos when I'm playing video games anymore because they're going to make me suck. High-fat, high-sugar diets make you suck at video games, they say. So, I'll go ahead and click the continue link. There's a video down here that plays. Go do this at your own leisure or peril. If you're like me and you enjoy your snacks while you're playing video games, apparently they're saying you need to eat healthy carbs and fats or blah, blah, blah. Look, video games were meant to be played with Mountain Dew, pizza, Fritos, things of that nature. I don't care what anybody else says. But damn it, I hate when science trumps my ideas. So I'll have the link down in the description below. But yeah, if you're wanting to have a late night gaming session, maybe put down the cheese sticks and pick up some baby carrot sticks instead. Oh God, that just sounds awful. Here's a bit I just discovered on techjuice.pk. There's a new game that's out called Desktop Survivors 98. It's available on Steam, and I am absolutely going to go check this out and download it. This game is a roguelike bullet hell survivor game that you play, as you can see in this screenshot here, entirely on a Windows 98 desktop. I was looking at some of the details, and this thing is just fascinating. So it's inspired by titles like Vampire Survivors, apparently, and you control a little cursor, obviously, on Windows 98, and there's just endless waves of enemies that keep spawning. You have to fight characters like Clippy's Clippy's long-lost relative Sorty, and use patient cards and the MS Paint bucket. This just sounds like a blast to me. I love that era of desktops, Windows 95, Windows 98. That was all the rage for Gen Xers, of course. That's when the desktop OS really came into its own, in my opinion. And boy, a game based in that world, in that environment, just sounds like it would be fun. So I'm definitely going to check it out. I hope you will too. That's going to do it for the news making headlines in the gaming world right now. I am George, and if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button, and I'll keep on bringing you the news bit by bit.